Hello, world. Welcome to episode 176 of the Jimmy Canz Show. It is prediction time. We will be discussing Bad Blood, coming to us this Saturday from Atlanta, Georgia, State Farm Arena. 5-match card. Should be a good one. Rodney cannot be with me. I do have his picks. He had some family commitments, could not make it. But like I said, I got his picks. We'll get into it. Before we do, quick update on the Jimmy Can't Show title. I won the title back last month, and then turned around and lost it 24 hours later. Bash at Berlin got me the title, and then NXT No Mercy gave it back to Rod. So there you have that. So let's get into it here. We will kick the show off with the match up for the WWE Women's World Championship as Mommy looks to regain a title she never lost. And she challenges Liv Morgan, and old Dirty Dom will be in the shark cage for this one. Um, I'm going with Rhea in this one. So I just think it's time to put the title back on here, especially with the upcoming changes we got going on. With the different shows moving around, Raw going down to 2 hours for the remainder of the year, and then moving over to Netflix and what have you. So Rodney got Liv to retain in this one. So we differ on that one. Next up, we will discuss the WWE Women's Championship as the Irresistible Force, Queen Nia Jax, defends against Bayley. Bayley had to scratch and claw to end up with this title opportunity. So for this one, I've got Nia retaining, as does Rodney. Just I don't think it makes sense to put it back on Bayley right now. I think there's more intrigue with Nia having the title here. I'll be honest with you. I think ultimately we are going to see Nia versus Charlotte. That's just my gut feeling. Charlotte's about ready to come back. She won Queen of the Ring. She's saying bow down to the Queen. That's part of Charlotte's entrance. I mean, with her most recent theme, that you got the voice going bow down to the Queen. You know what I mean? So I think they're setting it up. You know what I mean? You can kind of see it coming. So you need Nia to retain in order for that one to come to fruition. So we are in alignment on that one. Third match we will discuss is the grudge match extraordinaire between the Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest, taking on the Prince Finn Balor, one half of your WWE World Tag Team Champions. So for this one, Rodney is going with Finn. I am in agreement on that one. I think, I don't. Rodney's got a Judgment Day sweep on this card. I don't see that happening. I see, them going 1-1. But we are in alignment with the Finn thing. I just don't see a sweep happening for them there. You do this, and then it kind of can set up some more between Priest and Balor down the road. Maybe setting something up with all the members of Judgment Day and Priest getting the team together, and maybe a traditional Survivor Series matchup of some type at Survivor Series could be intriguing. So we'll see which way it goes. Next up, in tag action, you've got the WWE Undisputed Champion, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, teaming with the OTC Roman Reigns, taking on the Bloodline, being represented by the new tribal chief Solo Sikoa and the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. For this one, Um, I just can't see them having Roman lose in his first in-ring action since WrestleMania. Um, so for that reason, I've got Roman and Cody going over in this one. Doesn't necessarily mean that they are going to be standing tall afterwards. I think there could be a real, a royal beatdown, to further things along more after this. But in terms of the actual match, I've got Roman and Cody going over because I just can't see all the hype with Roman's ring return in months and then him losing. Just doesn't make sense to me. Rodney is going with the Bloodline in this one. So, it's another one that we differ on here. And then last but not least, in the rubber match, grudge match, ender extraordinaire, um, inside Hell in a Cell, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, taking on the voice of the voiceless, CM Punk. Um, Rod is going with Punk in this one, and I am in agreement with him as well. So, just kind of wrap things all up in this feud, and move on, to the next chapter, for him. Uh, it should be a good one. Bad Blood is the event that gave birth to Hell in a Cell, so should see what they do here. Personally, I think you need to avoid the standard tropes. We need to figure out some new things with the cell. Falling off the side or off the top or this or that. We've seen it so many times. Going through the door, all that kind of. Give us something new. Give us something new. It's a new era. Let's figure out some different things to do with that structure. And if you can't figure out different things to do with that structure, maybe it's time to retire it. I'll be honest with you. I love Hell in a Cell. Don't get me wrong, but the rinse and repeat elements, I'm just not a fan of. So yeah, there you have it. So in terms of differences, we do have three differences in this one where, Rodney's taking Liv, I'm taking Rhea, he's taking Finn, I got Damian, and then he's got the Bloodline, and I got Reigns and Rhodes. So see what happens there, see if he can retain, see if I can get my hands back on the title. And then circle back a little later this month, we will be discussing NXT's Halloween Havoc, which will be coming to us a little later in October. No announced matches for this one yet. I think we're going to start to see the build for Halloween Havoc tonight with NXT's debut on the CW. Big card tonight. Yeah, two different title matches, special referee, um, from Chicago. And then the following week be another big one from St. Louis, with more high profile matchups. So, like I said, I think you're really going to see the ball start rolling to build up Halloween Havoc in the coming weeks. So, there you have that. So, as always, wherever you are, hope you're doing well. Take care of one another. Give us a like, a share, a subscribe, and see you when we see you.